Ukraine's bid to join NATO is once again in limbo, with Secretary General Mark Rutte admitting the alliance lacks the unity needed to move the process forward, exposing deep fractures at the heart of the bloc. Speaking at the Ronald Reagan Institute in Washington, Rutte pointed to internal resistance from Germany, Slovakia, Hungary, and even the United States, saying bluntly that Ukraine's membership is not on the table right now, underscoring a stalled consensus.
Okay, so at the NATO summit in Washington, when NATO was celebrating the 75 years, there was an agreement on the irreversible path of Ukraine into NATO, but also the fact of the matter is that a couple of countries are holding back, including Germany and Slovakia, Hungary, the United States. So I don't think it is on the table right now. And that is, being a practical guy, but also President Zelensky being a practical man, we had to shift from NATO to what then, to make sure that the Russians will not attack after a long-term ceasefire, or even better, a peace deal. And that is this concept of the security guarantees which are now being discussed.
The remarks sharply contrast NATO's 2024 Washington summit declaration that Ukraine's membership path is irreversible. But Rutte's admission suggests that landmark pledge has, for now, collapsed into political paralysis, with no active negotiations underway. The timing adds to the pressure, coming just a day after Rutte met US President Donald Trump amid rising transatlantic tensions. Trump has already signaled hardening skepticism toward NATO commitments, further unsettling alliance cohesion. NATO anxiety spiral. Adding to the volatility, Trump recently said he was considering pulling the United States out of NATO over frustrations linked to allied support in Iran-related operations. Together, the developments expose a widening fault line inside NATO at a critical moment for Ukraine's future security.